You're watching Fox 24 News AM Live with Ruby Zapata and your local weather authority, Chase Menendez.
Welcome back. If you're just now joining us, we have Texas Roadhouse here in the studio celebrating Father's Day with us. Now, before the break, Aaron Battles from the Midland location and John Delgado from the Odessa location explained why the Texas Roadhouse is one of the best places to get a customized steak. And now we're finally going to put them on the skillet. You guys, welcome.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Well, we talked about how we hand cut all these steaks and how we take the time. So the next phase in this is if you order a steak, whatever size you order, we're going to cook it. Now, some restaurants do it one way, some restaurants do it the other way. Some will sear a steak, some will just put it on the grill. We do the best of both worlds. We actually season all of our steaks. And we use this as our sirloin seasoning, our special recipe, so we can't tell you what's in it.
Ooh, wow.
But we actually season it from coast to coast, all right? And then we have a hot skillet, and this one isn't as hot as I would like it to be.
That's
but
fine.
We put it in here, and what we do is we let it sear on that side. What the searing does is seals the flavor in, okay? It keeps the juices in. And so we'll end up searing it on both sides on a 400-degree sear plate.
Okay.
And after we pull it off, when it's been really hot, we pull it back off, and it ends up being, it looks like kind of like French toast, okay? So then what we do is we take that seared steak, and then we'll move it over, and we'll actually grill it on the grill, and we'll put the grill marks on it to cook it the rest of the way. The grill marks are not necessarily necessary. It just makes the steaks look really cool and really pretty. There's a picture of one right there. And so anyway, that's what we go for. So again, that's the beauty of Texas Roadhouse. I mean, you can get whatever steak you want, whatever size you want. Of course, we have a slew of steaks that we cut every day that are on the menu. But then, if you do want to find a steak that you just want a certain size, we can cut that for you because we do cut every steak in house. Not all restaurants do that. So.
Well, John, you guys pride yourselves in making the steak just the way the person who orders it wants it. I guess what are some of the mistakes that people make when they are trying to make the perfect steak at home? Because if they go to you guys, they're getting the perfect steak. But at home, maybe not. So what are some tips that you guys can give us this morning?
I got to say, well, definitely, like you said, the sear, I really believe that sear is kind of like hugging the steak. It locks in all that flavor and all those juices. For the most part, I think a hot skillet and a hot grill come into play big time, especially when you're locking in that sear. And then again, watching your steak to make sure you don't let it overcook. I mean, I'm a medium guy, but again, everybody has their preference.
See, I like mine well done. Chase makes fun of me because he likes his rare.
A rare kind
exactly.
Of, depending on the cut.
We're probably in good shape for you then.
Yeah.
We're going to be good.
Actually, it's a little overcooked.
But I think also people move steaks around a lot, too much sometimes, and you hear that a lot with whether it's burgers or steaks. Like I say, we kind of time it out, and that minute on each side for the sear. You don't want to burn it, but you want to get a good crust on it. And then when you move it over to the grill and you actually start cooking it, that's when you start figuring out the temperatures and move it around to how you want it. And a lot of that's done by feel and by time and things like that. So the other great thing about Father's Day, we're prepared. It's going to be a busy day for Texas Roadhouse. That's usually, if not our busiest day, one of our busiest days along with Mother's Day. And one of the things that both restaurants, Midland and Odessa, have done a really good job on is finding enough people. And we all know the challenges out here in West Texas of finding staff and finding people. Well, I will tell you, I know that we'll have 23, 24 servers on the floor on Father's Day, along with a slew of hosts and a slew of cooks, and we'll be ready to execute. So
if your dad is a steak lover, that you've heard it from them, they're prepared to treat the whole family.
Well, there you go. And they take reservations, too, so make sure you call early.
We do call ahead seating, and that way they can call ahead and put your name on the list and get in front of other people.
There you go. Well, after the break, we'll give you a final check on the weather. We'll be right back.